In this video, I'm gonna show you some organization hacks for Amazon sellers so you can make more profit, work less, and overall be way more efficient in your Amazon business. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Miles. I'm a 25-year-old seven-figure Amazon seller living here in Miami on a mission to help as many of you guys as possible smash past your Amazon seller goals. And with the Q4 holiday sales rush fast approaching, now is the perfect time to apply for my coach program if you're interested in working directly with me to maximize your Q4 success. I'll leave the application link down below in the description, and let's get right into the video. We're gonna go through several organization hacks. The one at the end is really important, I think really underrated, and can make literally everyone watching this video more money and their Amazon business a lot more efficient right here. So the first one is actually tracking your orders. So you'd be surprised by how many people don't do this. There's some kind of important metrics you need to be doing as well. So every time you place an order or make a purchase for online arbitrage, it's important to have some sort of spreadsheet like this so you can stay organized, because eventually you're probably gonna get an inauthentic complaint or an IP complaint at some point. It's really important to be able to search your spreadsheet to find the exact ASIN you sold and the corresponding order numbers so that you can easily pull that order confirmation email to beat those complaints within Amazon. So this is how I like to do my spreadsheets. You can feel free to copy yours. Big thing is having the monthly spend goal progress going. And if you're unfamiliar with basic functions within Google Sheets, I would highly recommend watching some YouTube videos on it. But you just need to track your order number, which is the big thing. So if you get any complaints, and the corresponding ASINs, because if you do get any complaints, you need to be able to access those order numbers really easily so you can download them as a PDF and submit them to Amazon. The item name, the quantity you bought, per unit total cost, the source, the status as well is super important, the date you bought, what credit card you used. I find that helpful for tracking, as well as the source. Then I also like tracking the monthly spend goal. So I have, this is the sum of column F right here, and then we put that in, we find the exact percentage of our monthly spend goal we've hit. As you do this, you'll find a system that works best for you, but this is a bare bones example and that I really like. And there's other metrics, you know, sell-through you can track and such, but these are the bare bones you want to be tracking in terms of order tracking, so you can know what you've bought, when you've bought it, what credit card you use, your per unit total cost, and then ultimately knowing the ASIN and the corresponding order numbers in case you get any complaints with Amazon. So don't overthink this, but you do need something like this set up in order to be organized as an Amazon seller. Number two is tracking coupons. This one is incredibly underrated, and I literally think everyone should do this because this is incredibly important to maximizing long-term success, in that we have to understand that as we're doing product research, guys, almost nothing will be profitable at the advertised price. You don't necessarily find winning products at profitable prices. You create them via discount codes, which comes from finding products on sale, using evergreen coupons like we can see here, using discounted gift cards from sites like Card Cash, Raise, and Top Cash Back, as well as free coupon extensions to find limited coupons and not necessarily evergreen ones, typically like Top Cash Back, Capital One Shopping, Rakuten, Be Frugal, Coupon Birds, Retail Me Not. Those are all free. Make sure you have those downloaded. But tracking the coupons different websites offer in terms of what website, what coupon they offer, and how to access it is incredibly important. We can see, and there's a variety of different ways to access coupons, like the extensions we talked about, email sign-up coupons, like for example, Dick's Sporting Goods right here, we can see there's an email newsletter sign-up at the bottom of the page. So what we do down here is if we just give them our email, right, sign up for email, get 10% off, right, they give us a 10% off code, and the key is we can use that again and again using what's called a catch-all email right here. So that's catch, A-L-L, one word. The way to set one up used to be via Google Domains, now it's just via Namecheap, right here. So it's really important that you got a catch-all email set up so you can loop some of these email newsletter sign-up codes. And as you're doing product research, you have to understand that basically every website has some sort of discount you can leverage right here. And each time you find one, add them to a coupon master sheet right here so you can take advantage of this stuff as you go, because it's incredibly helpful to be able to maximize, and eventually you are going to just memorize your favorite websites, but track this stuff over time, because especially if you're, you know, networking with other Amazon sellers, you can really put together a lot of this data together, and it'll be incredibly easy to find profit leads over the long term. It's going to be a lot harder if you don't know how to discount certain websites. Number three is the burner email method for finding when sales are going on. With Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and just December overall coming up, it's incredibly important to know when different websites have sales going on, and luckily it's completely free to do that. So as you're doing product research, it's really helpful to go ahead and just create a random burner Gmail address, and then each time you see a new website carrying name brand products, you would go ahead and create a account on that website. So we can see, like, right, just right here, Shop WSS, Kohl's, Nike.com, ASOS. It's a bunch of others, Finish Line, Foot Locker, Tilly's, etc. right here, Dick's Sporting Goods. As you're going and learning these new websites, Snipes, you would just go on that website and create an account using that burner email address, and now they're gonna feed you marketing materials when they have different sales going on. You can also use for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, blackfriday.com to research past and predictions of future Black Friday sales, which is incredibly important, but the burner email address way solves a ton of issues, and you end up knowing when sales are going on, you end up getting fed different discounts, and it's just a good rule of thumb as you guys are doing all in arbitrage product research. You also want to be checking out through an account so that you can get any sorts of like loyalty rewards and such they have as well. Okay, the most important organization hack is actually setting up a database of leads. What do I mean by that? So, we're doing tons of product research already. You might as well be maximizing the lifetime value you can get out of these leads, because not every product is great to buy right now, but most stuff ends up being good over time if you track things correctly and are getting notified of sales on different websites, know about different coupons on different websites, and are tracking them. Like I've mentioned, like for example, this item right here, if we go to the year long on this item, we can see last Q4, this item went from like 45, 50 bucks consistently all the way up to 70 for a good bit of December right here. So this product absolutely went to the moon. And as you're doing product research, you're gonna see more and more examples of products very similar to this that completely skyrocketed in price. And now it doesn't make sense to buy those and speculate that they'll go up again, but it does make sense to have them spreadsheeted just using the one-click export feature on SellerAmp, which you can set up on selleramp.com to zap this out to a Q4 lead sheet and have it waiting for you. So now you know a bunch of good products to go out and look for during Q4, on top of stuff that's gone up in price like this item and lots of other items. If you're looking at the year long and a lot of keep it charts, you're gonna be able to organize a ton of stuff. You're gonna be able to make a bunch of money sourcing these items during the lowest buy cost of the year, during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. There's also tons of examples like products like this that are 49 bucks that we can pick up for 25 bucks over on WSS. The problem is that size 13 is out of stock. So what we would do in this case is we would go to our SellerAmp spreadsheets right here, which you can just set up on selleramp.com, and one-click export this out to a out of stock sheet right here. So you want to have like out of stock sheet, Q4 leads, back to school, any sort of seasonals, any sort of favorite websites you have, it makes sense to set up that. And all you do is go to selleramp.com. It's really easy to set up the basic criteria, right? And then on top of that, right, so it's like almost good, out of stock. There's also tons of opportunities that are gonna be good over the long term, especially from brands like Jockey that aren't carried on tons of different websites that like compared to like a Nike, for example, that we can see right here. This has been profitable forever at this 13 buy cost right here, which we can see we can get for 19 and then take off 30%. So like in this case, I would want to go add that to my coupon master sheet and say Jockey from time to time has 30% off site-wide, and then I want to create an account on Jockey as well so that I'm notified that with my burner email address. But we can see this one is only like 13 bucks right here. So we plug in 19, take off 30%, right? And we can see we are incredibly profitable right here. And then if we go down here and look at the buy box history over time, we can see right here that this hasn't had a buy box at certain points too, so that's why it's a little bit skewed. But we can see we're nice and profitable here a lot of the time at these sale prices right here. Like anything, you know, these are mainly above like 35 bucks right here. Now even at 35, we're still nice and profitable, right? So this is the exact type of product that I would want to put in a replen spreadsheet, because we know where this inventory is coming from profitable. We can see it hanging out profitable here on this website. There's other sizes as well. And then it just in general, it'd also be a good idea to storefront stock this and look for other Jockey products while this discount is going on. But what that looks like in terms of like actually exporting, so we can just export that to a Q4 spreadsheet, and we can see it's hanging right over here in the spreadsheet now waiting for us. We can add notes like went from 50 to 70 last December, look for during BFCM right here. So, you know, as you're staying organized with stuff, it's just incredibly helpful to get these different spreadsheets set up, because everyone should have a database of leads that they have, different stuff that fits their criteria that they want to be able to source over time. Because you're already putting all this time into product research, you might as well be able to maximize it and get the most lifetime value out of these leads right here. So if you guys got any questions about these organization methods, please let me know down below, and I'll see you in the next one.